I think it's fair to say that both Harry and Meghan are, what's that phrase? Fair weather friends, you know, the sort of thing. They love you, they like you, and then seemingly when things go wrong, they dump you. I mean, we've seen that with Meghan Markle on numerous occasions. You know, she's the besties with everybody, clinging round them like a magnet. They can't prise her off, absolutely adores them. And then seemingly, for whatever reason, their usefulness has come to a conclusion. And suddenly, yeah, she's kind of moved on. You get the picture. So it's fascinating to see exactly how they operate because, as I say, ex-staff working for them do make me smile in their, well, shall we say, narrative of exactly how they perceived Meghan Markle. Her own imagery apparently is that of a mystery, something of a Greta Garbo type person who's stunningly beautiful and the world is waiting to see exactly what she wears and what she says. According to that source, as ever we have to say allegedly, she believes that the speeches that she gives are earth-rocking. People will discuss them in many years to come in moments of history. This is exactly what that person said. It's incredible when you think. So you can understand exactly how Meghan Markle, as many people now realise, turned ferociously on her co-star, Patrick J. Adams, the man that she co-starred with in not too many scenes, in not too many episodes, alongside Suits. And if you remember, he had the audacity in a very bleak moment of looking back and trying to remind people why he was still an actor and looking for work, he posted those particular pictures that were taken, you know, by him privately on set, of which he owned and didn't necessarily need her permission to do. You know, let's get that clear. He owns those pictures and she allowed him to take those pictures on the set. Legally, she doesn't have a leg to stand on. But ferociously, when these appeared online and then across the world, of course, in digital magazines and newspapers, well, she forced him not only to take them down, but now, of course, to publicly apologise. He gave a grovelling apology and has been very gushing about Meghan. And you might ask the question, why? Well, he has a podcast looking back at Suits, and apparently this is very successful with other cast members. This isn't the new reboot, this is of course him and the old stuff. And if you remember recently, apparently Meghan, very dubiously, as ever allegedly, reached out and said, oh, she'd be happy to help. How difficult would it be to organise an audio recording to talk about her time on the show for his podcast? Radio silence, yes. So they figured, well, a better way around this was, what about Prince Harry? He had his polo show to promote. What about if Harry was to come on the podcast and talk about his perceptions of Suits and what he felt when he first saw Meghan, met her, and then came on the set in the very early stages of their going out, romance, whatever you want to call it, right? Odd. Radio silence again. Now, what I would say is if you are the ex-cast members of Suits, particularly Mr. J. Adams, you know, Patrick, sweetie, I think whatever you think you're doing, trying, or of course, trying to raise your profile, it's done, it's dusted, it's over. Meghan is nowhere near coming to save your bacon when you need her. Yes, you schlepped all the way over to England to get some publicity to attend her wedding, but that was beneficial to her and Harry. But now you might need them to raise your profile and remind people that you're still out, about and available for work. Well, guess what? She claims she wants to help, but seemingly is too busy. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.